Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to Mariners Baseball here on youtube.com/SeanDeSourceRex. My name is Sean. Today, we're playing MLB The Show 23, as we do every day that the Mariners play baseball in real life in MLB The Show 23. If you'd like to see that, be sure to tune in every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. Kind of unbelievable that I have done this for 113 games or whatever. Don't have an intro. Don't have like a rigmarole that's figured out at this point. It's just a hodgepodge of words. It's game number 114 of the season. Here we're playing very well, 91-22, kind of absurd, but we're getting those good quality wins like we got yesterday, and I think that's the key. I feel very confident against the San Diego Padres. They're a team I don't know that I've ever lost to, and we typically play pretty well against them, regardless of if we're winning 2-0 or we're winning 6-0, coming from behind. We're doing good stuff. Yesterday was a great example of why I am able to beat this team. It was a tough, hard-fought win. Got a couple things to go my way that really needed to go my way. We even lost a challenge. Got a key play in the next out. Able to set up a double play. Good stuff happens, right? Not the most impressive offensive showing, which isn't surprising. I've been a little cold at the plate. It's been uneven. The pitching location's been uneven. It very easily could have been, a San Diego win, right? Very easily could have been a bigger Mariners win. We missed a pitch with Eugenio Suarez. It probably should have been a 3-run home run, or could have been a 3-run home run with better timing. But we're winning. We're getting those good wins in tight spaces. We're only winning by 1 for most of that game. Get 1 more in the bottom of the 8th to give us that little bit of cushion that we need to push forward, get a victory, give Munoz a save opportunity, and come through with it. So yeah, happy with yesterday's game. We're 9-1 in our last 10. The Astros are 28.5 games behind us, and the Rangers and especially the Angels really falling off of contention for even like the wild card. Guardians are half a game out. Rays are 2. Rangers are 3.5 out of that final wild card spot. So we will turn our attention now to today's game. Joe Musgrove is going to be on the mound for San Diego here in this short series against the Padres. 8-7 with a 3.14 ERA. Robbie Ray on the mound for the Seattle Mariners, 17-2 with a 1.31 ERA. We'll jump in here. It is, I believe it's a Wednesday today. So we'll, I don't know. Did I do Seafoam Green yesterday? I think I just did regular. I did whatever the game gave me. Huh. I made sure to fix the roof. Robbie Ray, Mateo leading off. Crawford, righty. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I am okay with this lineup. Interestingly enough, I think our team, we've traded Pollock, I think. The Mariners are really trading AJ Pollock in real life too. They traded Pollock and they traded Seawald, which was a little surprising, but I guess if another team needs him, then go for it. Not that dates this video or anything. Not that I had to bulk up on a bunch of content so that I could, do something cool. Soto, Carpenter, and Cruz today. No Machado.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Seattle Mariners.
Padres are 62-52. We are 91-22. Next time we would likely see, or the only other time we would see San Diego would be in the World Series, if that were applicable. But this game likes the Dodgers, and this game likes the Twins.
His career ERA's been
all right,
under
Robbie
4.
Ray,
Like
1.31 ERA, 22 starts to
reliability.
17-2 record. Some other statistics
go
up there.
whenever the manager
We're at
calls.
home for this
Okay,
game
all set
2
to
of a
go.
5-game
Alexander Bogaerts.
homestand. It's kind of an interesting homestand.
The pitch.
Whoops.
That's in
Because we
there,
were here
and this
last
one
week
is
against
off and running.
the Red Sox, then on the road, then back home. We have the bookend days around this series, which was kind of weird because that was how the previous series worked in San Diego. And then Friday through Sunday, we'll be facing the Baltimore Orioles. Interesting that we're getting, obviously not like intentional or anything, but just kind of one of those weird sports things where we get to face two teams that I feel polar opposites. Very confident against San Diego. Baltimore, I am anticipating misery. So that series will be interesting. I'll have to try to remember to put on the City Connects. It's a little wild on the throw. Okay, there's the cutoff.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. That one misses.
Did not give up a ton of hits. You can see down there. 2-hit ball from 7 innings in 7 innings from Gilbert.
For the Blue Jays, an all-star in 2017. He grew up in Tennessee. He played on the same travel team as Mookie Betts and Tony Kemp, and he was a really good hitter.
We can only give up maybe another hit or two. I think we gave up 4 hits to them yesterday. Don't want to.
And a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, and that's what's cool. You think about some of these travel teams and guys that played together. And
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Absolutely blasted.
What happened? That slider was not where I wanted it at all.
Clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation.
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone.
Wow.
An absolutely majestic shot. His 24th
honestly, I mean, even
season,
ever since that third game, I mean, granted, it's only been a couple of games, but the pitching locations have not been great for me. It's a little disappointing lefty, and I just...
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it.
I think the thing that's the biggest concern for me going into
Nelson Cruz. Drilled out towards left center field.
What
That's well
is
struck.
going on?
And it slams off the bottom of the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the base.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And
So 5 hits.
Nola. Cruz, the lead runner out at second. Engel over at first with 1 away. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Suarez over to second, and that's 2.
All
so
right.
a 3-run shot for the Padres here. It's now 3-0. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
We're going to need a pretty good performance from the offense here. Struggled with run scoring opportunities yesterday, but we have all kinds of time to worry about it. If we can get a couple of shutdown innings in the second and third, we should be all right. 23 starts for Joe Musgrove, 8-7 record with a high ERA, 149 innings pitched. He's given up 150 hits, 40 walks, struck out 130. That's a pretty good ratio. A 1.28 whip.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Jorge Mateo.
The left fielder.
Slider at 85, a 4-seam at 95, a cutter at 93, curveball at 84, sinker at 95. That curveball could be kind of the trouble pitch.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now the count is even. You got to
Just a
keep
nice,
an eye on
relaxed,
Musgrove too,
don't
because
worry
he's been
about
known
it.
on the back of the mound to play tic-tac-toe.
So what I was gonna
with the other
say,
team's pitcher. He did that once in a game with a former teammate,
Oh,
Chad Kuhl.
the big issue here is the last 3 or 4
1-2.
losses that we've had. Oh, that's not
Spoils
a great.
the
Well,
two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
that's
Really
actually
great
that's a good
change of
swing. It's a good
speeds.
swing.
He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ooh, that's a dicey take,
Ball 2.
but a good
It's a
take.
good
We
take.
lost a couple of batters to strikes in that spot yesterday.
And it's
That's
filled
outside.
up.
Last losses that we have had, I haven't been super competitive. We've been shut out.
This one in the air, right
Like
field.
6-0.
Under
I think
it.
6-0,
Brings
5-0,
it in.
6-0.
And
Or
there's
we're
one away.
outscored like 17-0 or something like that. So I'd like to see a little fight here, even if it's a loss. You know, this is the kind of team that
Julio
I talked about it yesterday
Rodriguez
before the
up next
game
to
started. Just want
Mariners.
to play them tough.
What a
Just want to be
season
able
it's been
to,
for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
you know, be competitive.
In
It's a
the air,
bad
right
swing.
side.
It's late on the fastball.
Angle calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Not a good approach there.
2 out, space is empty. JP
I'm
Crawford
surprised he's not
up next
actually
for the
using that
Mariners.
slider for the first pitch, and that's throwing me for a loop.
That one's
There's
in
a
there,
4-seam
0-1.
low in the zone. Crawford was 0 for 3, but knocked in a run.
Up the middle.
Oh,
great stop.
damn, a
Over to
perfect,
first.
perfect.
Nicely done for the
Perfect hit, and somehow a
That
perfect.
was a great job of doing the math. He
Oh,
had the
Matt
perfect
Carpenter,
angle,
eat my
diving stop,
farts.
completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Wow, 5 hits.
Back in Seattle, here's the
Let's
third
see what we
baseman,
can do
Ruben
here.
Odor.
Difficulty got dropped.
The
I don't
wind
think it
of
was
the
a
pitch.
difficulty problem. I think the game was just being
Swinging a
very
foul
rude.
straight back.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
That one fouled off.
We can either win the ball game or maybe try to get Robbie Ray off the hook for the loss.
Swung on, belted.
Man,
That's back there. And gone. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So
I think that's
direct
pretty
to the
good power
pitch.
against lefties.
Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. In the air, out towards right center. Hernandez makes the grab.
We
And
are
there's
going
one
to get...
away.
This is not what I want to do, but we are going to go ahead and get a couple of bullpen arms going already. This is not
It's
good.
Xander Bogaerts now. Bogaerts, who wears that number
That's
2 on his
disappointing.
back
That's
for
a
his
good-looking
idol,
pitch. I thought that
Derek
would...
Jeter. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
This is a surprising
Bullard's
start.
got a pretty standard strike
I
zone.
guess maybe not.
Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
I want to say it's a surprising start, but with the way I've been pitching and the inconsistencies, I guess, you know, just kind of that the luck runs out every once in a while.
One down, base is empty. And that one missing low. Struck him out looking.
Nice slider. Nice slider with its lowness. Way too much of the plate, though.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Singled and scored his first time. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
There we go. Stop that slider.
And
Get
I
this
think that
confidence
skill set
back
really
up.
upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And it's even up. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That's a
Check
check
swing,
swing.
now an appeal to third, and he held up.
Not what I was looking for. I mean, I wanted the check swing, or I wanted the swing on the slider. It's a little further out than I was anticipating.
Add to the lead on a solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
I guess technically a better inning. What is happening?
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at
Here
the
we
plate,
go.
Ty
Adjusting our approach here.
The line to kick the pitch.
Well, impressed that he went
Could have
right
been a
after
little more
him on that
aggressive there.
first
That's all
pitch.
right.
That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
High fly ball down the left field line. So flashes the leather
just early
on the
on it.
catch.
Damn it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Felt like I saw that one pretty well.
That one's in there. And that's strike one. Musgrove, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
We might go to a bullpen. We might go to a bullpen game if I can't have a clean third.
And
that's a bad
swing.
swing.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Too anxious.
That looks like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Next offering way off the plate.
That bailed me out there.
The 3-2 is
really
off
bailed
the
me out there.
outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle.
Been better about drawing walks.
Off a 3-2 pitch,
The high fastball has been getting me.
Colton Wong up to hit. 2 hits in the game last night. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Hernandez at first, 1 gone. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Okay, there we go.
They
Not a great hit at all, but just enough power to throw it out into center field. We're good. We're good.
Such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Bad swing. I got to switch here. Got to be wary of the slider.
Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. Hernandez around third.
All right. I thought that was going to be an out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes.
All right.
I think
There we go. A little bit of
of
action here.
Right there.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And now Cal Raleigh. Good eye right there. 1 out. Runners at first.
Can't be afraid to play small ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's a good. That's a.
Fouled back.
There we go. Foul it off. It's all right. It's okay. It's late. Switch to a contact swing. Didn't matter. Almost bailed me out by hitting me.
Next pitch inside.
That curveball was the pitch I thought was going to be the trouble one. A strikeout here is better than a double play.
And they're all loaded up.
Ooh.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Here's Taylor Trammell. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Angle settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on it. Both runners tagging from second and third. He'll score in the
I forget that it does both. It's fine in this scenario, but
quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough.
That was how we scored both of our runs yesterday, I believe. Sacrifice fly.
Jorge Mateo now. Fly to right his first time.
Not a great swing.
And that's out of
Not a
play.
great swing.
Runners on first and third.
Timing's a little
2
early,
away.
too excited.
In the air, center field. Grisham trying to get there. Tracks it down for the
It's
out.
okay. Hey, we got a
And
couple
that's
of
the third
hits. We
out.
drew a walk or two.
They put 2 on the board.
Put a couple
2
on there.
hits,
That's fine.
No errors, but
That's
2
fine.
are left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 4 and the Mariners
I'm
2.
looking so hard for that slider. I'm so worried about it. I'm
On to
getting
the
beat by
third
that
inning.
fastball
Here's Juan
fairly
Soto.
easily.
Ray back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backing
Man,
up and
this
everybody was okay
is-
with it. You know, these Padres
What
doing a
is
good
going
job of
on here?
simply
How am I
getting the
this
bat on the ball in
consistently
this
off?
game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And right back to the mound.
That was a really bad
2 up, 2
slider.
down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Cruz in the box now. No
That's
balls
a
and a strike.
very generous strike.
And he deals. Out to short, Crawford. That's out number 3.
Okay. All right.
Padres
that's
go
a
down
clean inning.
quietly,
First
but
clean
they
inning of
still
the
lead
day.
This one 4-2.
We do have bullpen arms ready and
Bottom of
raring
the
to go.
inning, and now Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder,
And a pitch.
Rodriguez.
There's a strike. Rodriguez,
slider I've been looking
multi-time
for.
All-Star, batting second in today's lineup. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the
Damn.
last 10 games.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The 1-2 just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's
Really
letting us
good
back
take,
into some
especially with 2
counts here.
strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I thought it was going to be a good
So he
take,
gets
but it
the
is a
call
strikeout on
and
the
picks
lowest
up
part of the zone.
strikeout looking.
Sometimes
All right.
with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Damn.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball. Caught
They
it out
used
front
that
and
piece of
lifted it
hitting
in
with
the air.
a
At that point,
runner or
probably
2
no
on,
question in
but
his mind that he was
all right.
going for 2. That's just a
What you
great
can get here.
And next will be the
It's
cleanup
a
hitter,
good
Ty
take
France.
with Rodriguez.
He's
I know
0
it's a strikeout, but
for 1. And a foul ball.
I shouldn't worry about that curveball.
1 out and a runner at second.
I mean, that's probably one I should crush, but
Next one misses, and that is ball 1.
No.
Next pitch is popped up. Cronenworth has this one sized up and makes the grab.
Gotta
And there are
stop.
2
Gotta
outs.
stop
Good
doing
hard
that, man.
fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Hernandez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, I thought I actually saw that pitch a little bit better than I did. Everything about it was wrong.
And the pitch. Blows the
got
high
me with
knee
the-
past him. That's a strikeout. 1 left for
All right,
Seattle.
hey, we're put up a little
They
bit of a
trail
fight.
it here,
It's a
4-2.
shame to let that double go. It's all right. I think the France out
And
is
now Adam Engel.
probably the worst
Here comes the
aspect.
pitch.
Adam Engel.
I know it's easy to go like, well, you took the
Outside
strikeout with
Well, he hasn't
Rodriguez,
quite
and that was
settled
right at the
in
bottom
out
of the
there.
zone.
4 runs in
It's
3
just kind of a
innings.
generous
He's
call.
gonna have to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Yeah, the France one pitch pop out.
And he lays down a bunt. And it goes just foul.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 up, 1 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. And that's in there at the knees.
Going everything to the left.
On a line, base hit. Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. In there, and it's 0-1.
A little anxious on that one. Solo home run in the second for Odor.
There's a strike.
Have a surprising amount of power against lefties at 68.
Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Runner tagging from first.
Okay. It's a really nice play by.
The next up for the Padres. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Not
Wasn't
the
quick
best
enough
swing
about
that
getting
time
that
for the
one
first
in,
round
so
pick.
Well, I know
we'll
they've
advance
gotten out
90
to an
feet, not
early
that big of a
lead, but
deal.
you don't want to
We're
take
gonna
these opportunities
punch him
for
out.
granted.
Let's go.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to
Bad
end the
location.
inning. Padres lead
The
1
inconsistency
as
is
they
a
can't add to
little
their 4-2
worrying,
lead.
if I'm being honest. I don't know if I need, like,
Welcome back,
I don't
John
know,
Sciambi
man.
and Chris
I
Singleton
don't know.
with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Colton Wong. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
stand up
Wong
double.
into second, and he's got a double.
Wasting
Doing
no
some damage here with the
time.
lefty hitters. The
He's 2 for 2
righties
now
I've been
on the night.
having a little bit of
Just a
trouble with.
triple and
Another
home run
diving
away from the
attempt that gave
cycle.
me
Seriously, we're starting with this
an
already.
extra base.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And takes low for ball one.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score.
I don't know if I should be cheating up in the zone like that.
With the pair of runs
I'm so late on the
the
fastball.
ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And now it's even up.
Sorry, I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot with that.
That one not close. And the count's full. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, nobody out. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch.
I will be honest, did not realize that was a full count.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. In the dirt, nothing happening.
Way
on
too
the bases,
aggressive.
though.
Just
At the belt and fires. And that's through there for a strike. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike three. In now is the Mariners DH, Taylor Trammell. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And that's in there for strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Wong on second. Suarez at first. One gone. Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
that was it. That was the pitch I was looking for. Damn it. Right on it, and I just couldn't time it up.
Popped up. Bogarts under it. Calls it in.
Late on the slider.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jorge Mateo.
It's getting a little frustrating. I mean, obviously some bad swings in there mixed in, but it's just
up the middle. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Mariners leave a couple, still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's Sander
it's just
Bogarts
devastating,
now.
honestly. Like it's
Foul ball.
it's
When you look at Sander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit
I
longer.
want to rip this
and he
right
hit the
thumbstick
ball
out of my
on the
controller.
screws.
What is happening?
On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. That one to first. To Crawford for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got
We're
a pitcher
unfortunately,
covering
offensively,
first,
unfortunately, we were
and
behind on the fastball, and we're typically pretty early on the slider. And we're not getting those, some of those foul offs. We missed a couple of pitches that he's left over the heart of the plate that we probably should be able to do something with.
To the right side.
That was a perfect fucking slider.
To
What
first.
the hell?
They get the out on Soto. Third out.
I think we might have to start getting into the bullpen here. Giving up 8 hits. Been much cleaner the last 3 innings, 3, 4, 5.
Back at T-Mobile Park.
Leading
Now
off
here
the
is
Mariners,
Julio
The
Rodriguez.
center fielder, Julio
The wind of the pitch.
Rodriguez.
And that one is in for a strike.
He's leading off with a lot of
These Mariners
fastballs. I'm
find
late
ways
on
to get
those.
base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
This one in the air,
It is
center
late
field.
on that.
Grisham puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
That's where it's getting
J.P.
frustrating.
Crawford up next for the Mariners.
It's late. It's carrying a little too much.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field.
Damn,
Grisham
I'm under
pulls
the
that one down.
under
and
the
there's
slider a
2 away.
little bit.
Ty France up next for the Mariners.
Ooh boy.
First
And we're getting our
offering,
best
and it
pieces of
just
contact to get
misses.
people on, and then they, the commentators are talking about one hit with runners on base.
You in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing puts you right back in this ball game.
Next pitch misses way outside. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grisham makes the catch, inning over.
I'm not even doing anything all that
And
different.
welcome back.
They're all
Top of the
normal
6th
swings.
inning.
They're
Standing
all
in is the power hitting second baseman, Matt Carpenter. In
they're
there at the knees.
A or B.
These two
I'm not
offenses can
power
put up
swinging.
runs
I'm
in
not.
a hurry.
I don't feel like I'm trying to do too much.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
It feels like one of those games where the offense was for the
Got it,
opposition, for the
swinging.
Padres. The offense
Just
was
great
correctly
bite to that
aggressive,
slider, broke hard out of
and
the zone,
we're
and
not
he just
getting
couldn't
some of the
hold up
breaks that we
swing.
need.
As a hitter, that
And
pitch
even
is
when we
really
are, I'm not
hard
able to
take,
capitalize
and
on them.
There's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Cruz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Mateo pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Adam Engel, the next up for the Padres. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looked like it was a little bit up. Kicks and deals. Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing across
Couple of
here
aggressive
this half.
teams
We
here
go
just
to the
trying to
bottom half of inning
get the
number
balls
6,
up and out of
and
the
5,
ballpark.
6, 7 slots due up. It's the Padres 4 and the Mariners 2. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 6th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing, and the bat went flying there. Hernandez, 30 years old now, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Off speed, very early on both of them.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Too much
Really
of an auto
nice
swing
sequence with
mode.
a quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Now batting.
And now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez.
Suarez.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul.
Those are the pitches I want to get. You can hear the sound.
Right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Really lucky to just get a piece of that curveball.
The base runner at first with 1 out.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. This guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing out there most
That's
of
the
the time.
pitch.
The
Fuck.
1-1 is fouled off.
He is leaving stuff for me to hit, and I just can't connect.
Struck him out Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it.
Getting a little frustrated with myself. Too much auto swing mode right there.
See if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
He swings and fouls one off. Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch.
That's a good take.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and two now. Good eye in that spot. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Bounced up the middle. They get the force.
Darn.
And that is the third out of the inning.
Darn, darn, darn. Probably should take Robbie Ray out.
Top of inning number 7, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Nola. Charlie Morton gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
Let's see if we can slow these guys down a little bit. Find the kind of...
That one the other way, and that's just
We have a pitcher
foul.
that we see kind of a lot like against us. 82
Righty
on
delivers.
one, 97 on another.
Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Rougned Odor, the next up for the Padres. There's a strike.
Oh, early, all of a sudden.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away,
really
and we'll
early.
do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Okay, all right, better. 98%, right on time, no real angle.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Suarez makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Okay, so we will hit the stretch here. We're only down 2. I would anticipate a new pitcher here. There's too many missed opportunities so far, but we're in striking distance. We need a bloop and a blast.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres.
Now go ahead and bring in Luis Garcia.
And he's coming in to pitch
6.87 ERA is more walks than strikeouts, and lefties are batting very well against him.
Definitely be well rested.
See if we can maybe not get too amped on these numbers or anything, but see if we can do something.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
82 on a slider.
Activity in the bullpen.
I might be fucked. He's throwing a 100-mile-an-hour sinker and an 85-mile-an-hour slider, splitter at 91, and a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
And that's outside. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Got him. 1 away.
That's a bad.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The pitch. And that's outside. And it is 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering misses. Now 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You
can't bail him out with something easy.
So you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That one finds the corner, and it's 3-2.
94. Unfortunately for me, I've been pretty late on that kind of pitch throughout today. So switch over to a contact swing with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down
wow.
for a hit.
Okay.
So they get a man
Sinker's
aboard
way
with
up in the zone and able to just get enough of it to get it out into right field there.
From the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And now a chance to maybe get
good take right there
with good speed on first.
Kicks and fires. That one missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swings and misses.
Big swing and a miss on that slider.
Mateo
looks so appealing, but I just couldn't catch up to it. Probably a good thing that it was a swing and miss. Likely going to go off the end of the bat. Maybe.
Line drive.
Damn.
And there's 2 down.
Right to him.
Drew Pomeranz taking over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres. Number 15.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
4-seam at 96 and knuckleball at 87. 2-seam at 95.
And he swings and misses.
Of course, he went with
the
that knuckle
initial
curve.
offering.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it.
Mateo runs. Pitches low. Throw to second.
Wow, okay.
And we're at the top of the 8th, and here is Xander Bogaerts. Swings and misses. Strike 1. that one upstairs. Here's a 1-1. And he takes a strike.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slur. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. That one's in there, 0-1. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now it's Juan Soto. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Carpenter stands in now and watches strike 1. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball. On the ground. Crawford throws to first in time. And
I
that
guess
is that.
we'll see a new pitcher here. Well, no, Crawford still would be up. So it'd be lefty.
Welcome back. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Probably shouldn't have gone for the steal there, but trying to put myself in scoring position.
And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
There's a strike. Foul ball
Late on
there.
that knuckle curve, that was the one way up in the zone.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. New pitcher now, Robert Suarez.
Come on.
And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And now the first baseman, Ty France. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bounce to the left side.
Damn.
Quickly to second for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And up next for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. And it bangs up against the wall.
God, where was that
And
hit
into
one
second
hit ago?
easily with a 2-out double.
Frick. Looking for that piece of contact just one batter ago.
Elevated, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Wong swings through it for strike 1. The tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Just missed.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance, good. Job behind the dish. Hernandez on at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back.
Oof, really lucky to get a piece of that. That one felt way too early.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second. And now the count filled up 3-2. Eugenio Suarez waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
The 3-2 is off the outside
Let's
edge,
go.
and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Number 0.
First and second, 2 outs. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit.
No,
Swings and
Sean.
misses. Going around.
They
Kind
can
of panic.
live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The 1-1. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nice job behind the plate there. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Called strike right there. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Caught him looking for the K.
He completely froze me. Completely froze me.
Now into the game. Sam
I
Haggerty
tried to
will
hit
play
the button.
second. New pitcher for the
I
Mariners,
tried to
Joe
swing.
Barlow.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Oh.
quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one is gonna suck.
Now here is Nelson Cruz. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
I need a timeout. I tried to hit the button. Obviously, I would have been way too late, but I was not looking for the fastball in that spot. Probably overthought it a little bit too much.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now it
That's
looks
a
to
strike
first.
anyway.
Nope,
I don't
he
know what the
held back.
fuck you mean it's a check swing. Come on.
The 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Oops.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The right fielder, number 5.
The batter now is Adam Engel. Yeah, there's the strike. Barlow measures
So no
6
home
feet,
runs in
2
the
inches.
series for us
He features a slider,
so far.
a
We,
four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer.
still have a
That hits
still
the
have a
dirt,
half
and the
inning to
count
go,
even
but it's
1-1.
not looking good.
Out
Jesus,
towards
what
left center.
is that?
Mateo has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Austin Nola. In there, and it's
Kind of got
0-1.
ambushed there early, and I felt like a little shell shock. Never really settled in, hitting wise. Way too many opportunities left on the field.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Padres 4 and the Mariners 2.
Some bad strikeouts mixed in there. Ah, man, I could just see that. I could see that Suarez
So Josh Hader gets
strikeout.
the call to the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close
See
it
what we
out.
can do here.
Now the Mariners catcher.
So
Cal
lefty
Raleigh.
pitcher, 102 miles an hour on a fastball. Sliders all the way down at 86. The circle change at 90.
And the pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Engel snags it on
Not
the
a
run.
good start. Not a.
Taylor Trammell up next for the Mariners.
Too aggressive.
foul
Please
ball.
stop.
Now, Boog, this is
Please
a
stop
real
swinging.
tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And now the lefty misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Good eye right there.
2-1.
That's a laser base hit.
The left fielder, number 3.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Jorge Mateo up next for the Mariners.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
And ball 1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just about
Okay to
gives
let
the
that one
skipper
go.
a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. The next pitch misses, and the count is
Making some of
3-1.
these
On this
pitches
count,
here.
runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
3-1 is on the way, and that's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can
Bad
score
swing.
on that
Bad
base
swing.
hit.
Saddle.
Rodriguez
Saddle.
swings through it for strike
Saddle
1.
down. Way too late.
And he's down 0-2
Sean,
as he swings
buddy,
through it.
what are we
He
doing,
knows
man?
They don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
Yes, he bailed me out.
He had 2
Holy
strikes on
moly,
him,
he bailed
and he
me
hit
out.
him.
Those were 2
Pressure's already high, and now
atrocious
it's been
swings.
cranked up to another level. And his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog. Let everything out.
Crawford, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Popped in the air, left field, squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And now they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Ty France, trying to deliver as the hero. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's fine.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
In there at the knees, and that is strike 2.
Cold night
boy.
tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And a swing
Got
and
me
a
with the
miss.
fastball.
The tying and goal.
Hey, we were
runs have
competitive,
left the board
not
as
great in
this
the
one
clutch
is over.
situations.
Well, all you want is a chance.
Missed some
going to that final
opportunities,
frame. They
and
got some
we
base
just
runners
kind of,
in
I got
time,
shell
second,
shocked
the
early
leading
on. The
first.
pitching wasn't
Just
where it
couldn't
needed to
come through
be.
with the
Gave
big
up a
hit.
lot
The
of
other
solid
side,
contact.
nice job to battle through
We
it.
split the
Close out
series
the
with the
win.
Padres.
And
Padres
the
are a
final
good
score
team.
here,
We'll likely see them in the playoffs.
Singleton and our entire
9
crew
hits.
here
The
at
difference
MLB
in their
The
hits
Show.
is 2 of them
Thanks
were
for
no doubt
stopping
home
by.
runs.
I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
It's how it goes. I mean, it's nothing to be too upset about. It's a little frustrating from an offensive perspective to have so many opportunities and not be able to cash in enough. And it is frustrating from a defensive perspective to see such a quick start for this other team. Yeah, in Rougned Odor is not batting particularly well in this series. He's in this franchise mode. He's under 200 as an average, but just the fastball is just too fast at the end of the game. I was already behind. I was already behind some of the low to mid 90s stuff, and then they went and just ratcheted it all the way up. 4 earned on Robbie Ray's lawn. He gets the loss. 6 innings pitched, 8 hits, 6 strikeouts, no walks. Hader gets the save, his 32nd of the season. Musgrove is the winner. 2 earned, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, 5 hits, and 6 innings pitched. Matt Carpenter is your player of the game. Colton Wong was 3 for 3 with a double, and he scored a run. And just too many of those opportunities went to waste where we were getting on with 1 out, with nobody out, and we're not able to bring them home. Some poor at-bats in there, like one of the... a bad strikeout here or there, but like Ty France, I had one that was like a 1 pitch late on a fastball pop up. I don't know. It's just, it's not what you want to see, and it's a frustrating series of events. Not a big deal. I mean, this is a team that, again, like just want to be competitive. We tried to get back into this game. We shut them down after they dropped the difficulty, and we, after we got out of that second inning, things kind of slowed down a little bit, but I just couldn't come through with the at-bats when I needed them to. Colton Wong was a perfect 3 for 3, a third of the hits, and not a whole lot to show for it. So we'll take a loss, but hey, I mean, it's a rare loss, which is good. This game is going to freeze and fail that again, which is frustrating. It's a loss, but it's a good loss. It's a better loss. It's a fighting loss. We're not losing 6-0. We're not losing 5-0. We're not losing 6-0. We're not blowing a lead. We just kind of got off to a shaky start on both sides of the ball, and just couldn't overcome it. We had already struggled a little bit against San Diego anyway. I mean, we only put up 5 runs, excuse me. I don't know why that math was so bad. We only put up 5 runs in the series, no home runs, a lot of small ball stuff, a lot of sacrifice flies. I think sacrifice flies accounted for 4 of the 5, but nothing to be too bummed about. Still feel confident against that San Diego team. Just gotta execute better in those tight situations. So, it is what it is, but no big deal. The real worry is the Baltimore series that starts on Friday. We'll be wearing those cool City Connect uniforms, and we can stop looking at Matt Carpenter's stupid effing face. We will jump out to that series. John Means, he's on the mound for the Orioles Friday. 6-8 with a 3.14 ERA, another pie man. Marco Gonzalez, 12-4 with a 2.17 ERA as the 91-23 Mariners meet the Baltimore Orioles. Last time we saw the Baltimore Orioles, they beat us in Baltimore. One of the more heartbreaking losses that I have had all season, maybe ever. I don't know what it is, but playing in Camden Yards is my fucking nightmare. I hate playing in that stadium. But we lost 2 against them and then ripped off 24 in a row. So what will happen this time? You can find out as we start that series Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on the channel. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much for watching. Pretty good game today. I mean, the pitching... It makes sense. It's surprising that they were able to get on top of it so quickly, but we've had games recently within the last couple of weeks where the opposing teams have been getting a lot of hits. They've been able to get on top of what I'm doing, and we've just been able to wiggle out of it. We haven't given up those big blasts all that frequently. I mean, the wobbliest it got was that Los Angeles game that we ended up winning 7-4. Didn't get those pitches, didn't get those opportunities to connect the way that I wanted to. We missed some pitches, but it's a fine loss. Whatever, not a big deal. 91-23, still pretty good. Anyway, we'll see you Friday. Hopefully you enjoyed today's game. I thought it was pretty good, even though we were on the losing side of things. And we'll catch you at 6 p.m. Pacific time in our City Connect uniforms. Be sure to scroll down and subscribe if you'd like to see that or any other videos that I post. Good sports. Go Mariners. See you Friday.